Good afternoon. Welcome to the March 4th Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners meeting. I'd like to call this afternoon's meeting to order and ask that you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This time I'd ask for any additions to this afternoon's agenda. None here. We'll need to read and approve, post as necessary, the minutes of our February 17th regular meeting. So moved. Second. Moved and seconded. All those in favor? Aye. Correspondence, I didn't see. Okay. Citizen communications. Citizens viewing this afternoon's meeting can communicate directly with the board using the chat feature that will be monitored throughout this afternoon's meeting. Committee reports, I didn't see any listed this one, or this meeting was committee report. Okay. Moving on to the consent agenda. Move for approval. Second. Okay. Seconded. All those in favor? Aye. Chief's report. Chief Russell.
Yeah, the personnel action report, there is really no changes. We have 2 captains on long-term light duty and 1 captain acting up. And with that, a very short chief's report.
Didn't see any old business listed. Moving on to new business. Policy 209 update, purchasing card and use policy.
Yeah, so this is, we're just bringing this back. We had neglected to add our logistics person who could desperately use a credit card. So we would ask that you guys would see we've just added that one line at the very bottom that's highlighted in order to update that policy finally.
I'll move for approval. Second. Seconded. All those in favor? Aye. Aye.
Next, we have policy 229, which is the travel and reimbursement policy. This is one we've been talking about updating for some time, and we finally just got to it. If you'll see it in your board packet, we've updated the per diem allowances. We were a handful of years behind on those updates, so those have come up. And then what we've also added towards the end of that policy is gratuities. So we've previously had a policy that there are no gratuities. I think we've all kind of been in those awkward situations and feel like sometimes a reasonable gratuity associated with our business is appropriate. So we've added language on gratuities there to a maximum of 15% pre-tax meal totals. And it goes into some pretty good detail there on what we can use that for and what we cannot use it for. So this would be the first reading of that policy.
Is there a limit on the 15 or can it be 20 or?
Yeah, 15 basically puts it at the top.
Okay.
So that would be the maximum.
Okay.
If you guys would like us to change that, we can change it up to 20 if you'd like.
20 seems reasonable to me. You have a preference, Mr. Chair? It says maximum, so you don't have to do 20.
Yeah. Trying to think of what the machine starts with these days when you put your card in.
20, I think sometimes
I don't.
15 might be hard to get.
Yeah, that's
Okay. We are happy to update that language and we'll keep this at the first reading.
Yep.
Okay.
sounds reasonable.
Okay. And then lastly is policy 1036 update, which is awards and commendations. We changed a little bit of language on the makeup of the awards committee, freeing up the commissioners if you so choose, and then just adding 1 member from each rank in the organization to be able to represent and propose any sorts of changes. And then near the bottom of the policy, we've added an engineer of the year since that is a new position for us. And then we also thought it might be nice to have an EMS provider of the year because we do have some outstanding paramedics and EMTs that do some great work and give them an opportunity for an award also as a standout.
So in the committee, you have a non-represented member, that would be like a staff person.
That's the staff person, yeah. So if we want to
Kara wanted to say.
yeah, exactly. And then at the very bottom, we struck out some language that's just been very old language on banquets that we've just not used. And so we just decided to clean that up as we update the policy. And this would be the first reading of that policy. Okay.
Have some junk to get rid of, chief. surplus.
Oh, yes, we do have a surplus report. Thank you. And that is in your Dropbox as well. Do you have any questions on that?
I'll make a motion. We have the chief dispose of those items.
I will second that.
Made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty, I think that concludes new business. I didn't see anything else.
Correct.
Roundtable, go to the order.
I wanted to thank everyone for, like, we had great attendance at both Hebert's open house, Engineer Dunlap's open house and his flag ceremony, this last week. It was really nice events. I think we honored those members as they stepped out, in a really nice way. So that was really great. So thanks everybody that came to support. We still have one more for Engineer Dunlap. He's got a party at the Union Hall on Friday, so I'm sure that will be well attended as well. And then I wanted to welcome our newest member. She's not here tonight, but we'll get her at one of the April meetings. We've added a community risk reduction person, and we've hired and got a signed contract with McKinsey Strength Scoop, who comes with a decade of teaching experience and 2 master's degrees. So she's going to do an excellent job helping us educate our public in public safety. So a great addition to the district.
Good word.
We should actually start April.
April 1st. For real.
Yeah, right. Right. Any other roundtable thing? Okay. With that, we'll need to authorize payment of current bills, pre-authorization transmittal, authorize monthly commissioner compensation.
So move.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.